Now, you refer to yourself as the Angelic Troublemaker, which is the greatest name ever, by the way. A term from a great civil rights activist. Is it Bayard Rustin? That implies disruption. It implies making people uncomfortable. When was the first time you realized that being polite wasn't going to save the planet? Was that the moment you decided to become a problem for the status quo?
Yeah, so regarding that, I feel like I've always been a pretty polite kid. When you grew up in an African household, your parents raised you to be, very polite, always respectful of everyone around you, never rock the boat, never challenge any traditional beliefs. And, obviously, when you grow up in this kind of environment, you almost internalize that, and that becomes your basis. You never really do anything that's out of the box. And I feel like I've always been a pretty a kid that always just wanted to get out of the box and do things differently. I remember when I was 12, instead of doing my homework like every other kid, I would scribble and draw on my books, and my mom would sometimes get mad at me, why are you drawing your books? And sometimes I would write poems in my notebooks. I just really did a lot of things that my parents really found pretty unconventional. They never understood it, but they were okay, maybe it's just the artistic kind, and I think over time they started to understand what I was trying to do. And Nigerian society is a very traditional society. Well, not every aspect of Nigerian society, but most aspects of Nigerian society is still very conservative. People here are often told, don't do anything that gets you in trouble, don't step out of the line. Even here, so many people are afraid to be engage in activism or raise awareness about issues that actually affect them. People here don't even want to challenge corrupt political leaders, which is very devastating, because they keep the corrupt leaders that are keeping Nigeria from actually developing and being the great country that it is. They keep them in power because they refuse to challenge the systems. And as a young person, it's very difficult to be an angelic troublemaker, and that difficulty in itself is why I tell myself I do not care. I exist to serve as an angelic troublemaker in this community. Bayard Rustin said, we need in every community a set of angelic troublemakers. And an angelic troublemaker is not somebody who just causes trouble in their community. It's also somebody who causes trouble for a good cause. It's basically not about causing trouble for the sake of causing trouble, but causing the good kind of trouble. Raising awareness about environmental issues, getting people to know about urgent societal challenges that people in your community are facing and why they need to be addressed.
Nigerian youth are going to change the world for the better. It's your truth, your stories, the real stories of Africa, the real stories of Nigeria. That is going to impact and change the world for the better, because it's people like yourself that are refusing to shy away from the potential trouble of speaking the truth, speaking truth to power. And you are setting an example for Americans. But people like yourself are setting an example for the rest of the world. You're setting an example for the youth, for adults, for people, again, from all walks of life. So I celebrate you in your courage. And it's okay to be an angel and be a troublemaker.